Before we start this video, thank you to the members of both of the channels. What is up, boys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I am very excited for the brand new Thomas & Friends reboot. And as you can tell by the thumbnail, many Thomas fans are not happy about this clip of that is going to be playing the entirety of the video. Thomas puffing through the countryside, winking at the camera, and zooming forward like a race car, quite literally. So fans are not happy because they wanted CGI, the classic, typical old CGI series, to come back exactly how it was. You know, how many years ago was it? Like 7 years ago? Before Big World, Big Adventures, whatever year that was. They want exactly what was back then. Like 7 years ago-ish, I don't know, to come back now in 2026. That's not going to happen. Okay, the CGI series failed for a reason. They rebooted it for a reason. All right? Like someone else said in my video, what do you even want? You want something to come back that already failed? No, we want something fresh and brand new. So that's what we have now. We have something brand new and fresh. Thomas has a bigger number one. All of the engines have new faces. We are starting fresh, new faces, new voice actors. I am all on board for that. Please. I am just so happy we are free of the old CGI series era. I am so thankful we are free of it. Thomas also has different colored side rods now. His whistle also looks a bit different, and the animation of the scenery looks really good. The steam animation looks fantastic. The bouncing is just pretty distracting, but I am excited because, you know, you may be asking, Sort of Productions, how are you being positive? How are you excited? And I'll tell you why right now. I've been disappointed by Mattel so many times with merchandise or, you know, just the way of the brand in general and the direction of the show and, you know, basically how realism of any sort of railway and real steam engines has been thrown out the window that I just don't care anymore. I've fully accepted, and I've known this for forever. Nothing will ever beat seasons 1 through 6, and then a few episodes of season 7, Peace and Quiet, Gordon and Spencer, Spotless Record, you know, some of season 7, but a lot of season 7 is straight trash. But nothing will beat seasons 1 through 6 and some of season 7. Nothing. Nothing is going to beat it. Nothing is going to beat Thomas Wooden Railway from 1992 to 2012. Nothing is going to beat that. That is the best merchandise line of all time. Nothing is going to beat OG Tomy. I have many OG Tomy videos on the channel. Nothing is going to beat that motorized line. That is the best wooden railway line, wooden railway era, and then motorized era of Thomas the Tank Engine in its history, period. Nothing is beating that. All right? It's no debate. And then for diecast, I loved Ertl, but if you're standing by Take-Along, I'm cool with that. Nothing's going to beat Ertl and Take-Along, period. So the best years of the franchise are behind us. We all know this. It's pretty obvious. So now that I accept that, I know, what the best of the franchise is, and I can always go back and experience it whenever I want because I have all of the OG Thomas Wooden Railway merchandise behind me. I have all of the OG Tomy merchandise. I have many videos of both lines on my channel. I can go back and watch seasons 1 through 6 whenever I want, but And so I just don't care about what Mattel's doing now. I know it's not. I know it's not good. Like, you just know it's not really going to be good. So I just don't even care. I'm just excited to see what they're going to do with it. I'm excited to see how they're going to treat these characters, how they're going to write these stories, what the voice actors are going to be for these engines. You know, are we going to have some engines turn into girls with the girl voice actors? It's going to be absolutely atrocious. Terrible if they butcher these voices in writing. But another thing we also talked about on stream is there's no driver and fireman in Thomas's cab right now. And we were watching some episodes on stream last night, and we were noticing how there's always, railway workmen scattered throughout the yard or at Brenham Docks. Drivers and firemen are always standing around. And so when we didn't see any drivers or firemen in Thomas's cab in this clip, we're like, is there going to be any figures in this series? There better be. And then we were also wondering, where's Sir Topham Hatt? Because if you have been paying attention to the merchandise leaks, Sir Topham Hatt is nowhere to be found. He's not in any motorized sets. He's not in any diecast sets. Sir Topham Hatt has not even been mentioned in any descriptions of merchandise, any descriptions of the TV series. For the brand new reboot in general, through everything, Sir Topham Hatt has been nowhere to be found. So I know it's too early to judge. There's no figures. It's going to suck. But I'm just saying there's no figures or Sir Topham Hatt teased anywhere, mentioned anywhere, okay? I'm just putting that out there. But we were also talking about on stream, what locations are going to come back, what the scope of the episodes are going to be. Are the episodes going to be 4.5 minutes, or are they going to be 8 minutes? Are they going to be longer than 8 minutes? I'm excited to see what characters are returning in the show, but then don't get merchandise because, Mattel always did that. For example, Mattel brought back Donald and Douglas, but they never got Thomas Wooden Railway releases. So that kind of sucks. And it's kind of weird because Donald got an All Engines Go release, but he was never in All Engines Go. He was never seen. Duck got an All Engines Go push along, and he was seen in like 2 scenes for like 10 seconds total. So it's, which narrow gauge engines are going to appear but then not get merchandise. And we were also wondering what the intro will be. Will there be a windmill? Will there be a roll call theme? Will there just be a theme song with, no singing? What's the intro going to be? How are figures going to be utilized? Drivers and firemen. The scope of the episodes. Are they going to ditch all of these locations? Is Knapford, Wellsworth, Ellsbridge, Tidmouth, the seaside, is it all going to be in the new reboot? Some sort of coaling plant, coal yards, big yards, harbor scenes. Is all that going to be in the reboot, or are they going to ditch a lot of the locations? I know they did Vickerstown. Is Vickerstown going to be in the reboot? Just think of all your favorite locations on Sodor and kind of just ask yourself, are they really going to be in this reboot? Right? So, and that's what we were talking about, how All Engines Go pretty much killed off a lot of the locations in the show. And so now we're wondering, are they going to go back to the, quote unquote, map of Sodor from the CGI series where we had lots of locations? Or are they going to bring back some locations that were forgotten about for, a very long time? Who knows? I have no idea. I really hope the show is not limited to just a few locations. I hope branch lines are back. I heard branch lines were not even in All Engines Go. So yeah, I hope branch lines are back. We have Duck and Oliver coming back. Duck and Oliver's branch line better be back. The Little Western. Thomas's branch line better be back. The main line, Gordon's Hill, Brenham Docks, Wellsworth Station, the clay pits. We'll see. We'll see if it's going to just be the Blue Mountain Quarry or if it's actually the Skarloey Railway. We're going to get, countryside Skarloey Railway shots with stations, just like in Season 4. We'll see. And we don't know, again, how these characters are going to be used. Are Edward and Henry just going to be background characters with 5 seconds of dialogue and never show up again? We have no idea. So I'm excited. I'm just excited. I've been let down so many times by Mattel that I kind of just don't care how this reboot goes. I'm just excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see the merch. I'm just excited, and I'm just going to try and have fun with it because I know the best era of the franchise is forever behind us. All right, so that's why I'm excited. I know the best is forever behind us, and I know what the best is. All right, and we can go back to that whenever we want. But now it's time to eat up the Mattel slop.